We just started our series against the Giants yesterday, and even though we lost, I feel like that doesn't tell the whole story. So, I mean, here's my take on the game. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the pitching. Roki Sasaki started for us yesterday, and I personally think his line was great. In 5 innings pitched, he had 6 hits. He gave up 6 hits, but also had 5 strikeouts. He only gave up one walk, and I mean, he only gave up 3 runs with the 6 hits on his line. He pitched into the sixth. So the first batter hit a single, and then Rafael Devers hit a single to Andy Pajes in the gap, and Andy decided to throw to third to try to get the runner running from first to third. But that was a mental mistake because that allowed Rafael Devers to go to second, which then had two runners in scoring position, which kind of puts Roki in a bad spot because there's no outs at this point. Two runners in scoring position. And then the next batter, Heliot Ramos, hits a 2-run double. And then that ends Roki's day. So, like, the 5 innings pitched, 6 hits does not tell the whole story. I think if, if Andy hits the cutoff man instead of throwing the third, maybe Roki gives up the 1 run and he's still in there. You know what I mean? Or maybe he doesn't give up any runs at all. But that's what happens. Onto the bullpen. In 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 walks, and only 2 strikeouts in 4 innings pitched. Compare that to Roki's, that's not going to get it done. Just to elaborate a little bit more on the bullpen, Alex Vesia only got one out when he got pulled. The bases were loaded still, so they brought in Will Klein, and then Will Klein gave it his best shot, but in a full count at bat to Willie Adames, the Giants shortstop, he threw a hanging slurve, which is just an off speed pitch, which is slower than a fastball. So it's easier to a professional hitter to catch with their eyes. He just threw it over the plate, and like a professional hitter would, Willie Adames just smacked it into right field, and then he drove in 2 runs with that. So that was really I would say, like this, the point of the game where I kind of knew like, damn, this might be out of reach now. It's already a 3-run game at this point. And then eventually in the ninth, that's when, Dave Roberts puts in Wyatt Mills, who in his appearance prior needed to get one out and gave up 2 hits prior to getting that one out. And he hasn't pitched in the major league since 2022. So knowing that information, gave up 2 hits before recording an out in his first appearance since 2022, you kind of have an idea that this guy might not have it. It might be a mental battle, whatever it is. And then yesterday, he comes in, gives up 3 straight walks, a hit, and then a walk before recording another out. He gave up 3 runs himself. So in the 1 inning that he had to pitch, he faced like 9 different batters. That's not gonna get you a lot of playing time, to say the least. As far as the offense goes, we had 10 hits, but only 3 runs to show for it. Only 2 walks, which is very uncharacteristic. Our team down the lineup have great eyes, work counts, so we should definitely be taking more than 2 walks a game. Otani was 0 for 5 yesterday after back-to-back 0 for 4 games against the Braves. So he's struggling right now. I know it's just baseball. Um, yeah, he's focusing on that pitching side of things, but it's okay. We'll be good with the rest of the lineup. With Mookie back in, that's just gonna help, relieve some stress off his shoulders. That's another all-star MVP caliber bat just inserted into the lineup right behind you. That's pretty crazy to think about. But anyways, yeah, so the 3 runs, not gonna do it. Within those 10 hits, Teoscar finally got a couple hits. He was slumping for a little bit. Max Muncy got a couple hits. He had a home run. Um, Will Smith had a couple sprinkled in there. So the Giants take game 1 of the 4-game series, 9-3, and that's the third straight loss for us. We're getting outscored 23-7 in those three games. Offense needs to pick it up. Today we got Yoshinobu on the mound, so you know he's gonna do his thing. His ERA is a little inflated right now, above 3. It's early season struggles. That's just gonna happen. But today I'm expecting a good game from him against a division rival, a big game. We're a half game back in the from the Padres in the loss column, so the Padres are in first place right now. If we hopefully they lose today and hopefully we win today to take back first place, but we're not even worried about that. We know what matters. Ice Cube bobblehead today. Hopefully you went out and got yours or you're going to get yours. I hope you guys enjoy your day and I appreciate you for checking back in. Thank you.